Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from Group 4. My name is Nisa and my partner Muhammad Al-Habib. In this video, we'll learn and discuss together about development of Indonesian curriculum. What is curriculum? The word curriculum generally refers to a set of courses that help learners achieve specific academic or occupational goals. A curriculum often consists of general learning objectives and a list of courses and resources. Curriculum, according to Nan, is a set of principles and procedures for the planning, implementation, evaluation, and management of an educational program. However, curriculum is often to a variety of definition, narrow and vague. In this narrow sense, it is synonymous with the term syllabus, as in separation of the content and the ordering of what is to be taught. In the wider sense, it refers to all aspects of the planning, implementation, and evaluation of an educational program, the why, how, and how well together with the what of teaching learning process. Curriculum development process. Curriculum planning or development is viewed as a series of activities that serve as support framework that help teachers to design effective activities and learning situations to promote learning. 1. Design. In the designing stage, it involves all the preliminary work that is carried out to ensure that curriculum is relevant, appropriate, and workable. At this stage, the curriculum is conceptualized and attention is paid to arrangement of the right component. Consideration includes the focus on the philosophical underpinnings, needs assessment, goals, objective, subject matter or material, learning experience, and evaluation, all established in consultation with stakeholders. At present, emphasis is being placed on the learning in curriculum development activity. 2. Development. The next stage is development. In this stage, curriculum development involves planning, construction, and logical step-by-step procedure. Use the produce written document, as well as a print and non-print research material. This document may include vision statement, goals, standard, performance benchmark, planning activity, and instructional strategies, interdisciplinary connection, and other integration activity that with curriculum implementation. 3. Implementation. In implementation stage, all stakeholders become part of the process by making their contribution to operationalize the curriculum as designed and developed. The process is managed by the overseer of the curriculum development division. It requires interaction between overseer of the division, principal, teachers, parents, students, and general public, all key in the education of the child. 4. Monitor. Monitor can be seen as a part of the implementation process. It is at this stage that officer visit school very that classroom practice is consistent with the established goal and objective of the national curriculum. Data is used to inform policy and decision-making relative to the curriculum. The monitoring activity also captures best practice for generalization and develop the working relationship between officers of the curriculum division and school personnel, allowing for technical support at the school level to be provided where needed. 5. Evaluation. In evaluation stage, officers aid in analyzing data collected on the file to determine the effectiveness of the curriculum design and its implementation as they relate to the child. The process entails comprehensive study of the data with the view of identifying possibly deficiency and root causes that can lead to corrective action. In this, the finding from this exercise that directly influence the final stage of review. The last stage is reviewing, in which the information gained from data analysis is used to get appraised the adjustment to the curriculum document. Such adjustment incorporates the stretch and address any apparent weakness of the implementation curriculum because of technological development and the resulting ease with which the information can be shared. Continuously evolving curriculum is now possible. Update linked to the research material and successful teaching and learning experience can be easily incorporated in curricula. These considerations are all geared toward curriculum improvement and improved student performance in meeting national development and educational goals.
So this is like about history of curriculum development in Indonesian. The history of development and education in Indonesian is marked by curriculum development. As third Adler, curriculum change, the logical consequence of change in the political, social, cultural, economic, and scientific system. The Adler national curriculum in the design of the same basis, Pancasila and the 1945 constitutes a different emphasis on the basic education goal and offers to implementation. So we can say about friend, the curriculum continues to be updated with the time until the last one in 2013. So here I explain about the development of the curriculum, the first curriculum to the present. First curriculum 1968 and before. The first curriculum in Indonesian after independence was the 1947 Curriculum Plan 1947 or Lesson Plan 1947 and quit by Hill curriculum and outlet into 3 column close contact hour per week and teaching material. In 1952, there was an improvement in the curriculum in Indonesia now as honorable subject plans. 1952 Honorable Learning Plan 1952, the 1953 Curriculum learned the curriculum of the national education system, in which every RPP must plan attention to contact of subject related to everyday life. The next curriculum development was in 1968 curriculum. 1968. The curriculum check were marked by a political change from the old order to new order. A basic view and corrective are the foundation, objective, and context of education performance. Next, so second curriculum 1965, 1984, and 1994. The Ministry of the Education and Culture established the curriculum 1975 to subset the curriculum 1968 under the Ministry's Curriculum General Admit assessing the quality of the Indonesian national education, and specifically, this curriculum was objective oriented in sense that the teacher need to know the student objective in learning a certain item of the knowledge, such of the skill, goal, and objective oriented. The curriculum 1984 oriented the instruction, goals, and learning in the classroom must the foundation and effective. By the year 1994, the curriculum 1984 considered that it needs to preserve the learning process in the previous curriculum offers on the theory of learning and less attention to the content of the lesson. Third, complete basic curriculum (CBC) in curriculum 2004. The curriculum based complete uses master of learning time system and the applies it in student competency about individual and group classical process assessment, recall-oriented learning outcome, and diversity the activity in the classroom. Students are no longer object but the subject, and the teacher law is only as facilitator based on the theory on the literature of the national education number 232 and UN 2000. The curriculum structure is based on learning objective. First, learning to know. Second, learning to do. Third, learning to live together. And the last, learning to be. School basic curriculum KTSP 2006 curriculum KTSP education unit level curriculum. Our school basic curriculum is curriculum developed by our channel that implement the various education unit school educational unit level curriculum development KTSP area for the various national education standards to the user achievement of national education goals. This government regulation learned the need to proper structure and implement each national education standard. First, contact standard. Second, process standard. Third, graduate complete standard. Fourth, education personal standard. Fourth, standard of facility and instructor, secret, and the last curriculum 2013. And the last curriculum applied in the Indonesian education in the 2013 curriculum. The 2013 curriculum implementation began in July 2013. However, it is still for a certain school and education level. The purpose of the 2013 curriculum is to produce Indonesian people product creative, innovative, and effective to introduce environment, attitudes, skill, and knowledge. Next slide. So about development of the English curriculum in Indonesia. In 1967, English in Indonesian was designated as foreign language given to the junior high school and senior high school with the aim of providing opportunities for students to access science and technology, and well as strengthen international relations. However, in practical learning is more emphasis on reading skill than listening, speaking, and writing skill. Nur Inaim and Wong 2004. In 1984, communicative award was introduced by adopting the communicative language teaching (CLT) approach. As a part of review process in education, government introduced new curriculum called competency-based curriculum or prominence. Now, in 2004 curriculum, this curriculum learned version authentic learning material adapted from the culture of the English-speaking countries with goal in fulfilling students with such knowledge, even the people, cultures of native speaker. This situation give a problem to teacher and student in understanding the material due to the lack of information toward the target countries, the English-speaking countries. Uh, in order to review the 2000 curriculum, the school-based curriculum further explored in 2006 with a policy that its education and units introduced to the science it is world learning material based on the actual education. However, the other education unit the core preparation assures that this curriculum cannot be implemented in unison. The curriculum adopts contextual basic learning that provides opportunities to students to hold share of knowledge based on their daily life. So many presentations that we can deliver this morning about development of Indonesian. What curriculum in there something you don't understand you can ask. Thank you for watching this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.